Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Ashiki binti Ghazali, UK 34964. Okay, today I would like to make a short presentation on my industrial training program. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Dr. Rohaiza binti Taha as my supervisor from University Malaysia Terengganu. She is responsible to guide me along my industrial period. Okay, first of all, I would like to introduce the organisation that I choose to complete my industrial training program. Okay, I had chosen NNL Management Services Sdn Bhd as my placement to complete my internship. Okay, NNL Management Services Sdn Bhd is located at the center of Segamat Town. This is one of the audit firm in Segamat Town. They have almost 100 clients around Segamat. Okay, this company is belong to Mr. Pokok and Lee Hong Tat. This company serve all the professional work such as internal audit service, taxation service, GST service, accounting service, and also secretarial service. NNL Management Services Sdn Bhd is focused more on how to give full commitment, high performance and good in presenting their service to the client to fulfill the client needs with full of ethics. During my internship, I got the opportunity to handle all the professional tasks such as accounting, auditing, taxations and some from secretarial part. I am very excited to handle this task because handling business finance is a quite challenge for me due to because we need to consider the ethical behavior that we should follow to provide the service. I also feel so lucky because I got an experience to handle all of these 4 departments. Okay. First, for accounting department. Accounting department is quite easy for me because we just need to key in all the document that provide by client into the software that the company use. For NNL Management Services Sdn Bhd, they use UBS accounting software to help and to easy them to provide the accounting, to provide the financial statement to the client. UBS accounting software. Okay, we just need to have the knowledge on how to use UBS accounting software, and we just need to know how to classify all the document that client give to us into the account transactions. Okay, during my internship, they teach me on how to use the UBS accounting software. I just key in all the document, and then at the end, the software is automatically will update the financial report from the trial balance, P&L, and also cash flow and all the statement that we need to provide to the client. Okay, next for audit department. Audit department is quite challenging for me because we should know all the amount that shown by the client financial report is a fair view and not misstatement. Okay, for this from the auditors, the auditor should have the critical thinking on accounting information, and the auditor themselves should have the professional skepticism skills in detecting the risk that may occur in the client business transactions. Okay, the auditor should always make a checking with a client. Is it the amount is true or not? If they are not finding the document provided by the client. Okay, for audit task, I always help some of the staff there to make an analysis on some of the client account transactions. such as for purchase, sales, administrative expenses, staff costs, and so on. Okay, for these transactions, I just need to check the account ledger. The account client ledger is tally with the account client document that they provide to us. If the amount is not tally, we need to make an adjustment to recorrect the account. Okay. After make an analysis, I will focus on the highest amount according to the month. After that, I will make a photocopy for the highest amount as an audit evidence to the client audit working paper. Usually, auditor will focus more on the new transaction that occur on the client account report, or the amount that they think that have a high changes compared to the last year audit working paper. Okay, next for tax department. Okay, for tax department, I have learned on how to prepare full tax computations using Excel software. After that, I will key in all the taxpayer tax computations into Izzat Hasil website. Okay. NNL Management Services Sdn Bhd will always prepare the first tax computations manually before they start keying into the Izzat Hasil. Okay, this task is quite new for me because I never have a chance to prepare tax computations in real life and make e-filing in Izzat Hasil website. My supervisor also will always update on the new tax relief that the taxpayer can claim, and the new limits for every relief that the taxpayer can claim. We also should know is the taxpayer make a PCB for their tax computation or not before we start make e-filing on the draft on Izzat Hasil. After we finish the draft, we should take a client signs, taxpayer signs to confirm the amount of the tax from the tax computation that we prepare. To is it they have new additions to deduct the tax or not, and to finalize the amount that they should pay. If they agree with our tax computations, they will sign, and then we can continue to send the tax computations to LHDN.
Challenge in providing professional service sector. Professional service sector is an occupation in the tertiary sector of the economy requiring special training in the art or science. Accounting, auditing, and taxations are the example of art profession in professional service sector. It is important to the individual to make further study or taking professional qualifications before involved in this sector because this profession is quite challenging. This profession is easy to involve in the illegal activity due to the lack of knowledge, lack of understanding on the standard and guidelines required by the professional bodies, or they have self-interest while providing the service. The first issue arise in this firm is due to the lack of document while preparing client account. This issue arise because clients are not paid for their income tax. IRB send penalty letter after trace their business premise. The client should prepare full set of account for the past 3 years before continue for compute their tax. The effect for this issue is they does not have enough document to prepare client account. They rely on client self-record information only for some transactions. There are some of document that cannot be read anymore, especially for receipt for expenses transactions. To overcome this problem, accountant make confirmation using bank statement for bank transactions. Other transaction they will confirm with the client. They also advise the client to make photocopy on the receipt for his business activities after this. The second issue is loan or advance to the director. The client argue on the interest that they should pay on the loan that they have made on their own business income. This interest is important due to the tax that should pay to the IRB. Example, if they make a loan with bank, they should pay for the interest. The interest will be subject to tax paid by the bank. If the director make a loan on their business income, they are not subject to pay for the interest. From that, IRB will lose some of their income. The effect of Year Assessment 2014, a new Sections 140B Income Tax Act will deem that the company shall derive interest income from loans or advantage granted to the director of the company. From that, company will pay for the tax on the interest income. To overcome this problem, the officer of the company or the accountant of the company should know this deemed interest fall to prevent for being penalty from IRB. The last issue for NNL Management Services Sdn Bhd firm is they provide non-audit service to the client company. The director of the company serves secretary at audit client while he is one of the director in client company. This show the director provide non-audit service to client company. The effect for this issue is it may cause advocacy threat when the auditor is asked to promote or represent their client in some way. The auditor would have to bias in favor of the client, therefore cannot be objective. To overcome this problem, this company was decide that the director is only serve as company secretary and not engaged as an audit team to the client company. The skill that I can develop during my industrial training at NNL Management Services Sdn Bhd is leadership skills, communication skills, and also time management skills. For the leadership and communication skills, I always need to communicate with the staff that give me the task on how to prepare the client account or audit, and I need also to communicate with them if the client have a problem while preparing their accounting or auditing. For the time management skills, I need to rush to complete the task that given by the staff due to the deadline that they give to me.
Okay, as in conclusion, we see that the professional service sector is quite challenging because people are rely on our outcome and our professional judgment. Our work done also influence the uses of the financial statement. We also should responsible on the task that we have done, not for current year only, but for the day after. This is important for the accountant or auditors to have the professional competence and due care as a fundamental principle of ethics on them. This is because they have to maintain their professional knowledge and skills while providing their service to the client with full of ethics. They also should perform their profession's job with full of integrity. It means that professional accountant or auditor should be straightforward and honest in all professions. Should be honest while providing their service to the clients. This principle implies fair dealing and truthfulness while doing the professional works to the client. I I also want to highlight that internship program is very important to students because they can practice on the real life before they facing their future before they facing their future job career.